Explore the 10 best co-op zombie games, worlds where teamwork isn't just useful, it's the only way to survive. In this selection, you'll discover experiences that combine frenetic combat, pure strategy, and moments of genuine terror, as you and your friends fight side by side against endless hordes of the undead in completely apocalyptic settings. Hey guys! Today we're embarking on this dark and exciting journey to discover the 10 must-play co-op zombie games. Get ready, because some of these titles will test not only your aim, but also your team loyalty. Number 1. State of Decay 2. State of Decay 2 is one of the most strategically focused cooperative zombie games. Here, you can team up with up to 3 other players to rebuild what remains of civilization and create a small community capable of withstanding the chaos of the outside world. How you achieve this is entirely up to you. Among the most important decisions are choosing which NPCs to recruit, where to establish the ideal base, which facilities to build, and who will accompany the team on raid missions. Each playable character has unique traits, making them better or worse suited for specific tasks. Your choices matter, and living with the consequences, good or bad, is an essential part of the experience. All of this ensures that no 2 playthroughs are ever the same. And considering that State of Decay 2 is available with a Game Pass subscription, it would be a shame not to at least give it a try. Number 2. Left 4 Dead 2. When it comes to cooperative action and horror, Left 4 Dead 2 remains an absolute benchmark. This classic places great emphasis on teamwork. While you can play solo with AI-controlled allies, the real magic happens when you share the adventure with friends. In each campaign, you'll explore abandoned cities, infested swamps, and desolate highways, always progressing toward an epic finale where the only option is to survive together, or fall together. The game stands out for its level design, the variety of special enemies, and an arsenal full of weapons that turn every match into exhilarating chaos. But where Left 4 Dead 2 truly shines is on PC, thanks to its enormous modding community. Here, you can transform survivors into iconic pop culture heroes, or even turn zombies into Teletubbies. The community's creativity keeps the game fresh even after so many years. It's not just one of the best cooperative zombie shooters ever created. It's an experience that lives on thanks to the players, and it continues to be as fun as the first day. Number 3. Resident Evil Revelations 2. It would be a grave mistake to talk about cooperative zombie games and not mention one of the most beloved franchises in the genre. Resident Evil Revelations 2 divides its story into 4 episodes, each composed of scenarios that alternate between the past and the present. In them, you'll control Claire Redfield, Barry Burton, Moira Burton, and Natalia Corda, forced to survive and escape a mysterious island in the Baltic Sea, filled with deformed creatures, dark secrets, and an atmosphere of constant tension. Something important for co-op fans. The campaign can only be played locally, sharing the screen with a friend. Online co-op is restricted to raid mode, a mode more focused on action and character progression. While this might sound like a limitation, it also has an advantage. You only need 1 copy of the game to enjoy the entire story with someone by your side. If you've ever found Resident Evil games too scary to play alone, this installment could be the perfect solution. Playing it with someone not only makes the experience more bearable, but also more fun, creating memorable moments that you wouldn't experience otherwise. Number 4. 7 Days to Die. 7 Days to Die is one of the slowest paced and most intense zombie games in the genre. A pure survival experience that, after more than 10 years in early access, finally reached version 1.0. Set in a world devastated after a 3rd nuclear world war, this title puts you, and up to 7 other friends, in the shoes of survivors who must find a way to find food, water, and safe shelter. But that's just the beginning. The desolate lands are now infested with the undead, and with each passing day, they become more aggressive. Essentially, this is one of the best survival games available on both PC and consoles. You'll have to gather resources, craft weapons, fortify your base, and heal from wounds or diseases if you want to stay alive. There's no traditional story to follow here. The narrative unfolds from your decisions, your mistakes, and your daily victories. And although its pace is slower than other zombie shooters, those who enjoy strategic survival will find 7 days to die an addictive, tense, and tremendously satisfying experience. Number 5. Killing Floor 2. Next on our list is Killing Floor 2, a true cooperative action extravaganza where you, and up to 5 other players, must face ferocious waves of Zeds. Grotesque creatures that won't give you a moment's rest. Each round increases the pressure, and when you finally overcome the last one, the real challenge arrives, a randomly generated boss. Each of these monsters has distinct attack patterns, attacks, and weaknesses, so you'll have to stay alert and think strategically to survive. The game's difficulty scales with the number of players, making each match as intense as you want it to be. By eliminating Zeds, you earn money and experience, resources you can use between rounds to buy better weapons, armor, or upgrades to prepare you for the next onslaught. One of the game's most iconic features is Zed Time, a Matrix-style slow-motion effect that activates after certain kills and transforms combat into spectacular moments of style and precision. Killing Floor 2 may not have a narrative campaign like some other titles in the genre, but it more than makes up for it with its frenetic action and incredibly satisfying shooting. If you're looking for pure co-op mayhem, this is it. Number 6. Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 offers a cooperative zombie experience quite different from the norm. At its core, it's a game with a classic campaign, but the way it immerses you in its world makes it unique. The story takes you to Vildor, a vast and dangerous city where you desperately search for your missing sister. To find her, you'll have to complete missions for different factions, and as expected, facing endless hordes of the undead will be part of the journey. The open world is so impressive that it's easy to get lost exploring it, but the real surprise comes with the cooperative mode. You can play most of the campaign with up to 3 friends. However, shared progress can be a bit tricky, so it's best to stay together throughout the story to avoid problems. Once you're in, the fun is guaranteed. Running across rooftops with the parkour system, leaping between buildings, and taking down enemies in melee combat makes every encounter an adrenaline-pumping experience. And if you're tired of shooting zombies with the same old assault rifle, you'll find a refreshing change of pace here thanks to its focus on physical, brutal, and visceral combat. Dying Light 2 is perfect for those who want action, freedom, and a cooperative experience unlike your typical zombie shooter. Number 7. Back 4 Blood. Just seeing the name Back 4 Blood makes it impossible not to think of Left 4 Dead. And that's no coincidence. If you're looking for a spiritual successor to that classic, this game is practically a must-play. Developed by some of the original team that worked with Valve, Back 4 Blood is, in essence, a modern and more ambitious version of the best cooperative zombie shooters. But make no mistake, it's not a simple copy. One of its biggest advantages is the inclusion of crossplay between PC and consoles, something that feels indispensable these days. Here, everyone is aiming for the same goal, so it doesn't matter if one person plays with a keyboard and mouse and another with a controller. Teamwork comes first. What truly sets Back 4 Blood apart is its card system, a mechanic that not only serves for character progression, but also dynamically alters missions. It can change the weather, increase the difficulty, or add more enemies of a specific type, making each playthrough feel unique and distinct. If you're looking for a cooperative title with constant action, variety, and a modern touch, Back 4 Blood has everything you need to keep you hooked for hours. Number 8. Hunt. Showdown 1896. Hunt. Showdown 1896 is an extraction shooter created by Crytek that plunges you into the darkest and driest depths of the Louisiana swamps. But don't expect a walk in the park. This territory is teeming with deformed mutants, terrifying creatures, and yes, zombies, although the latter serve more as a perfect warm-up to hone your headshot skills. Here you take on the role of a bounty hunter, someone whose life depends on eliminating monstrous threats in exchange for money. But there's a catch. You're not the only one after the prey. Other players are also competing for the same reward, turning each match into a tense and deadly PvP showdown, where any noise, footstep, or gunshot can give away your position. One of the most significant updates is its recent redesign, which renamed the game Hunt. Showdown 1896 and introduced a new graphics engine, updated content, and a completely new map set in the Colorado mountains. This new setting offers greater verticality, allowing for smarter tactics and unexpected ambushes. If you're looking for an intense, atmospheric, and tense experience, this title easily earns its place on the list. Number 9. World War Z. Aftermath. Next on our list is World War Z. Aftermath, a frenetic third-person co-op shooter that takes direct inspiration from the incredible scenes in Brad Pitt's 2013 film. And if you've seen it, you know exactly what to expect. Gigantic swarms, veritable tides of up to 1,000 zombies rushing toward you without a second's rest. In this game, you'll fight against reanimated corpses around the world, from the skyscrapers of New York to the cold streets of Moscow and the urban chaos of Tokyo. Unlike other titles in the genre, World War Z. Aftermath lets you choose from 8 specialized classes, each with unique abilities that you can upgrade by spending experience gained in each match. This opens the door to deeper team strategies and well-defined roles. And if that weren't enough, in addition to its solid co-op mode, the game includes 5 competitive modes, perfect for those looking for a more intense, varied, and challenging experience with their friends. Without a doubt, Aftermath is a very complete package and one of the best cooperative zombie games you can enjoy today. Number 10. Dead Island 2. The highly anticipated Dead Island 2 takes us straight to the streets of a quarantined Los Angeles, a city transformed into a massive battlefield teeming with hordes of the undead. But this time, there's an unexpected twist. Instead of succumbing to the infection, some survivors develop supernatural powers after being bitten. In this installment, you'll step into the shoes of one of these extraordinary individuals, choosing from 6 characters, each with their own unique personality, fighting style, and abilities. Alongside your friends, you'll experience an intense, bloody, and darkly humorous adventure where every encounter with zombies is an opportunity to prove your team's mettle. Without a doubt, Dead Island 2 has become one of the most fun and frenetic multiplayer zombie games to date. Ready to blast the undead in style? Hey guys, that's all for today. Leave us a comment and tell us what you thought of this top list. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, now is the perfect time. We upload new content every week, and the best way to stay up to date is, of course, by subscribing. Turn on notifications to receive all updates, and as always, thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one.